Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And the overall report from Root Metrics came out this morning. It has everything, all the rankings, the overall scoring between the states and the metro areas. And Verizon takes the win. They took back the overall win from AT&T. So that means Verizon has been aggressively deploying the C-band, and they've been aggressively building out even more sites and more C-band in suburban and rural areas. So Verizon comes in first at 97.3, AT&T in second place at 97.1, and then T-Mobile in third at 95.9. What you will notice here just briefly, T-Mobile has improved a ton. T-Mobile would usually score around 91, 92 overall. Now they're closing in on AT&T even, and Verizon as well. And if you look at some of the scores, right, reliability, AT&T still ahead by 0.1. Speed, AT&T still ahead. But then the other categories, Verizon has massively jumped ahead. So it's a close race, right? It's close, but again, a win is a win. Verizon won overall. That's states and metro areas. And they clearly dominated the metros. I mean, they're well ahead of the competition on that. And now the states that used to be AT&T for the last few years, now overall, Verizon took that back as well. So we'll see. I think it'll be a back and forth. I don't think there'll be a clear outright winner, even though it says number one, but you can see AT&T is only behind by 0.2. So AT&T makes a few tweaks. They add a few more sites with C-band, and they could potentially surpass Verizon again. So it'll be a back and forth, which is a good thing for competition. And I do fully anticipate T-Mobile to get closer in the second half of this year and in the two halves next year. I could see T-Mobile being at a 97 very soon, because that's how quickly they're deploying new sites across these massive rural footprints. And they're not just going with LTE, they're deploying their full 5G assets. So that's mid-band, N41, N71. They're deploying that all. And on some of the newer sites even that are coming, they're probably going to deploy FDD, massive MIMO, and all the other newer 5G advanced technologies to take full advantage of that for the future. So it's good to see, right? Verizon is engaged. I've said this before. I still feel they will have the best overall network as it pertains to 5G, whether that's now or in the future. I still see them doing that. And you can see they came out number one in the scientific testing. With all the 5G that T-Mobile has deployed, all the mid-band, all the availability of 5G, Verizon still came in first place. And that's likely still with a lot of LTE, a ton of LTE that's out there, a ton. I would even go as far as saying anything outside of city limits, you're on LTE on Verizon. And they still took number one. So that's just looking at it objectively. AT&T right there, right? AT&T has more 5G availability, but they're right there. And then T-Mobile, they're starting to catch up. So pretty soon, I fully anticipate you can just choose based off value and pricing. You no longer have to look at the network unless you really know, like, hey, I really know that T-Mobile just doesn't work here. But for the most part, where they have matching coverage, performance should be on par with all of them. Yes, one will still perform better than the other, but it should be enough regardless to support anyone that wants to join. So let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. Like, share, subscribe if you're new. Follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Live. See y'all in the next one. Peace.